Hey guys, this is Nick from Puzzle Solutions. If you've been wondering how you can record information outside of the standard client or job fields available in Xero Practice Manager, then this tutorial is for you. We're going to go check it out and see how you can use custom fields to your advantage. Okay, so diving right in, we're sitting here on the client screen. Now with different regions, perhaps you'll have different standard fields showing through here. This is an NZ version. We can see tax and company information, contact details. Now other than that, you might not see much more. So if I scroll down a bit further, we've got all this nice stuff through here. So you can see additional client info, additional tax info, communication methods, company's office information, AML, which is your anti-money laundering as well. So you can create custom fields to suit, and you see how I've got headings here spacing this out. So it's a bit easier for staff to digest when they're scrolling through. But this is going to give you some really rich information right there on the screen. So how do you get that in there? Okay, well, we're going to go through to the custom fields area. So this is under the business menu, under settings, and then under custom fields, which you'll be able to find. Now first of all, you can see that this first screen under custom fields here is showing you all of the different custom fields you already have. You can see also which module in the system they are applied to. If I scroll down further, you can see we've got a couple here that have been applied to the jobs module. So you can set up custom fields across a number of different modules in Practice Manager. It could be clients, it could be jobs, it could also be suppliers, or it could be timesheets as well. Now, to set up a new custom field, you need to click on the left-hand side here. And you'll see that there's a number of useful or common custom fields that you can select from. We have got, for example, text fields, checkboxes, which are great when you just want a yes or no response. You've got date fields, which are fantastic for things such as the date the customer's joined you or left, the date that someone brought in the work to start the job, those types of things. Drop-downs are a really fantastic way to capture standard responses. For example, with company returns, it could be annual filing month. Is it April, May, June, July, etc. So very, very handy to set up inside your client database. Now you've also got headings. Once I go back and I select the client's custom fields section here, you can see how we've ordered these. So we've got the headings at the top, and you can simply drag and drop the order that you want these fields to present in. So very, very easy to work with, and those changes will be reflected live on the client screen here. Fantastic. So hopefully that gives you a few pointers as to how to load your custom fields for your clients. For jobs, you can see that if I click onto the jobs tab through here, we've got a couple of job custom fields we've set up for dates, the date that the records were received, submitted to review, and then simply when I'm in a job setup screen, you can see that I've got them showing through here now as well. Okay, so that is how you can set up custom fields in Practice Manager for clients and for jobs. So hopefully you've learned something new. We'll see you in the next video. Happy Tuesday.